Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the 5 cents United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. Imagine this. You're going through an old box of coins in your attic. It's dusty, forgotten, probably untouched for years. You open a small plastic case labeled US Mint Proof Set 2000. You glance at the shiny coins inside. Just modern stuff, right? But then, right there, it catches your eye. A simple 5-cent coin, just a nickel. You shrug. What could that possibly be worth? Well, what if I told you that exact coin might be worth not 5 cents, but up to $49,000? Yes, you heard that right. One single nickel from the year 2000, part of a US Mint Proof set, has sold for as much as $49,000. And no, this isn't some fantasy or made-up internet rumor. This is a real story, with real sales, happening in the coin collecting world right now. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, how to spot the rare version of this coin, and what could make your 2000 nickel worth a life-changing amount of money. Let's dive into this treasure hunt. In the year 2000, the United States Mint produced special proof sets for collectors. These were not circulation coins. They weren't found in your change at the grocery store. These proof coins were struck using specially polished dies and high-quality blanks, and each coin was struck multiple times to produce incredible detail and a mirror-like finish. These sets were sold directly by the US Mint, and many people bought them just to keep as souvenirs, investments, or gifts. Among these coins is the 2000's Jefferson Nickel. This is the 5-cent piece we're talking about today. Now, not every 2000's nickel is rare. In fact, thousands were made. But here's the twist. Only a handful of these coins have been graded as PR70 Deep Cameo, the absolute highest grade a proof coin can receive. Let's break that down. PR stands for proof. The number 70 is the highest possible score on the Sheldon grading scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. A coin graded PR70 is considered perfect. No blemishes, no scratches, no wear, not even a tiny dot out of place. Deep Cameo means it has ultra-sharp contrast between the shiny fields and the frosted raised features of the design. SOA PR70 Deep Cameo 2000's Jefferson Nickel is not just rare, it's basically flawless. Minted for collectors, kept pristine, and certified by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. And here's where things get crazy. A regular 2000's nickel might be worth a couple dollars. A nice one, maybe 10 or 20. But a perfectly graded PR70 Deep Cameo version, that's when the price skyrockets. Collectors will pay huge money for this grade, especially if the population is low. That means only a few coins are known to exist in this condition. Some lucky collectors who sent their proof set coins in for grading discovered they had one of these ultra-rare examples. And in auction after auction, those perfect coins didn't just sell. They exploded. We're talking real-world sales of $2,700. And in some cases, extremely rare cases, when the timing is right, the bidding is hot, and collectors are fiercely competing to own the best of the best. These coins have fetched up to an unbelievable $49,000. Let that sink in. A coin that most people overlook, just a 5-cent piece from a year not that long ago, has sold for $49,000. So what does that mean for you? It means you need to check your proof sets. If you, or your parents or grandparents, ever bought a 2000 US Mint Proof set, now is the time to take a second look. Find the nickel with the S Mint mark, which stands for San Francisco, where the proof coins were made. Check the condition. Is it flawless? Still sealed? Mirror sharp and untouched? If you think it looks perfect, the next step is to send it to a reputable grading company. Have it evaluated by professionals. You never know, you might be holding a sleeper coin that's worth thousands. And here's another tip. If your coin hasn't been touched, if it's still in the original mint packaging, don't try to remove it or clean it. That could ruin its value. Let the professionals handle it. Now, I know what you're thinking. What are the chances? How many could still be out there? That's the thing. Asterisk asterisk, not many asterisk asterisk. These perfect coins are rare for a reason. Out of thousands minted, only a handful earn the perfect grade. That's why the demand is so high, and why collectors are willing to pay such insane prices. And the best part? Most people have no idea. They toss these proof sets in drawers. They give them to kids. They forget they even own them. But now you know that you're not just watching another video. You're unlocking hidden knowledge about a coin that could turn out to be worth a small fortune. And whether it's $2,700 or the dream number of $49,000, that's a life-changing discovery. That's a down payment on a house. That's tuition. That's debt wiped out. That's freedom. All from one 5-cent coin.so. Don't wait. Check your 2,000 proof sets. Look closely. Look carefully. Because that tiny nickel could be the biggest financial surprise of your life. And if you like this story, there's more where that came from. Subscribe now, hit that bell, and join us on this journey into America's most valuable and surprising coins. You never know, the next one might be hiding in your pocket change. Top 2. Most people think 5 cents can't buy you anything these days. You can't get a cup of coffee, a snack, or even a stick of gum for a nickel anymore. But what if I told you there's one 5-cent coin out there, minted in 1988, that's flipping the script completely? A coin that's shocking collectors and blowing up auctions with its unbelievable value? We're not talking about a rare gold coin. Not an ancient artifact. We're talking about a simple American nickel. Just 5 cents. But under the right conditions, this little coin has sold for thousands of dollars. And in the most unbelievable cases, up to $77,000. Yes. You heard that right. $77,000. For a 5-cent piece. Minted in 1988. And most people have no idea it even exists. So let's break this mystery wide open. In 1988, the United States Mint produced a special edition set of coins called the proof set. These weren't the coins you found in your pocket or got as change at the store. These coins were specially made for collectors. They were struck with greater care, using polished dies, and each coin was struck multiple times to create razor-sharp details and that beautiful mirror-like finish. These coins were sealed, protected, and never meant to be touched. But here's where it gets wild. Among those proof coins was the 1988 Jefferson Nickel. The S stands for the San Francisco Mint, where these high-quality proofs were struck. Most of these nickels just sat in their cases, forgotten, not seen as anything extraordinary. But a tiny number of them are anything but ordinary. A few of these 1988 nickels are in what collectors call absolute perfect condition. We're talking PR70 deep cameo. That means they have no visible flaws, even under high-powered magnification. The surface is pristine. The strike is flawless. The contrast between the mirror fields and frosted design is so sharp it almost looks like a 3D image. And here's the goldmine. When one of these flawless coins is discovered, when it gets professionally graded by top-tier grading companies like PCGS or NGC, it becomes something far more valuable than its 5-cent face value. It becomes a collector's dream. Collectors compete for the best of the best. They don't want average. They don't want good. They want perfect. And because so few 1988 nickels have ever achieved that perfect grade, the demand is enormous. The result? This single 5-cent coin has sold at auction for prices as high as $2,700. And that's just the starting line. In rare, high-stakes auctions, when a perfectly preserved 1988 Jefferson Nickel in PR70 deep cameo crosses the block, the price can go from thousands to tens of thousands, and even beyond. In one extraordinary case, this nickel reached a price tag that left even veteran collectors speechless. $77,000. Let that sink in for a moment. 5 cents. From 1988. In a proof set. And someone paid $77,000 for it, not for gold. Not for a rare error. Just perfection. And here's the best part. These coins are still out there, sitting quietly in proof sets. In old drawers. Forgotten collections. Boxes in the attic. Maybe even one your grandparents gave you. Most people who own these coins have no idea what they're holding. But now you do. So what can you do? Start by digging out any 1988 US Mint proof set you or your family may have. Look for the nickel, the one with the S mint mark. Examine it carefully. Is it flawless? Is it sharp, clean, and untouched? If it looks pristine, your next move is to get it professionally graded. Do not try to clean it. Don't remove it from the original case. Let a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC inspect it under their expert tools. If that coin comes back as PR70 Deep Cameo, you might be holding a coin worth a minimum of $2,700. And if the demand is high, if the timing is right, and if your coin is one of the few top-tier examples on the market, you could be looking at a potential sale of $77,000. Yes. A 5-cent coin could change your life. Think about what that kind of money could do. That's a new car. That's student loans paid off. That's a dream vacation. That's a step toward financial freedom. All from a coin most people would never look twice at. So don't waste another second. Go check your proof sets. Call your family. Look in those old coin folders from the 80s. Because this 1988 5-cent piece, this small, forgotten coin, could be the most valuable thing you've ever owned. And most importantly, you don't want to be the person who gave it away for 5 cents when it was really worth tens of thousands. Now that you know, the hunt begins. If you found this information helpful, or even shocking, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Because I've got more hidden coin treasures to share that could be sitting right under your nose. Top 3. You've probably tossed it in a jar without a second thought. A nickel. Just 5 cents. Feels meaningless, right? But what if I told you, one particular 5-cent coin, minted quietly in 1986 and sealed away in a US mint proof set, could be one of the most valuable coins in modern American history? I'm not joking. I'm talking about a coin so special, so rare, that it has turned unsuspecting collectors into thousandaires and even near millionaires overnight. This is a real coin. A real date. A real proof strike. Not an error. Not a hoax. It's the 1986 Jefferson Nickel, and it could change your life. Now, before you go brushing it off like every other coin video, listen closely. Because this isn't a coin you find in pocket change. This is only found in proof sets. The collector sets issued directly by the United States Mint. Let's rewind the clock for a moment. In 1986, the San Francisco Mint produced limited edition proof sets for collectors. Inside these pristine packages were specially struck coins with an ultra-mirrored background and sharp, frosted designs. These coins weren't meant to be spent. They were designed for preservation, for beauty, for perfection, and hidden among them was a nickel. 5 cents. But not just any 5 cents. This is a coin that, when preserved in perfect condition, becomes a treasure so valuable that it makes experienced collectors and auction houses go wild. Now, let me paint you a picture. Most proof coins are handled carefully, but over time, many get scratched, hazy, or even damaged while being stored or shipped. That instantly lowers their grade. They may still be pretty, but they're not perfect. But there's a rare category, a holy grail of coin collecting, known as PR70 Deep Cameo. That's perfection. No flaws. Not even under magnification. Perfect mirror finish. Perfect contrast. No blemish, no haze, no fingerprint, no dust. And that's where this 1986 nickel becomes the star. Because out of the thousands of proof sets minted, only a handful of these nickels ever earned a perfect PR70 Deep Cameo grade. And when that grade appears on this coin, the value goes from 5 cents to the kind of money most people only dream about. Collectors are always watching. Dealers are constantly hunting. And when one of these flawless 1986 nickels pops up, graded and certified, the bidding war begins. Let's talk numbers. If your 1986 proof nickel is flawless, sealed, and gets the top grade, you're already looking at a starting value of $2,700. And that's just the beginning. Because in high-stakes auctions, where coin collectors fight over perfection like it's a piece of history, These coins have been known to reach mind-blowing prices. In one rare documented case. This single coin, a 1986 5-cent piece, in flawless PR70 condition, sold for $79,000. Yes, $79,000. Let that settle in your mind. 5 cents. One coin. The size of your thumbnail. Worth more than many people's annual salary. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. These coins are out there. They're hiding in proof sets across the country, in drawers, closets, safes, old birthday gifts, forgotten collections. And most of the people who own them have no idea. They don't realize they're sitting on a potential gold mine. They see the year 1986 and think, oh, modern coin, probably not worth anything. Big mistake. The right 1986's nickel is worth a fortune. But only if you know what to look for. So here's what you need to do. Go find your 1986 US Mint proof set. It should come in a clear plastic case with all the coins from that year. Look at the nickel, the 5-cent coin. If it has an S mint mark and it looks flawless, you may have something special. Now here's the catch: don't clean it. Don't open the case. Don't touch it with bare fingers. Instead, send it to a trusted coin grading service, like PCGS or NGC. Let the professionals grade it. If it comes back as PR70 Deep Cameo, you've hit the jackpot. You might be holding a coin worth $2,700. Or, if the stars align, as much as $79,000. So why haven't you heard about this before? Because only the serious collectors knew. Only the coin insiders were in on it. But not anymore. Now you know, and you don't want to be the person who throws away a $79,000 nickel thinking it's just pocket change. This coin is real. The money is real. The opportunity is real. And the best part? Yours might be sitting in your house right now. So go check. Look through your proof sets. Ask your parents, your grandparents, your uncle who collects coins. That little 1986 proof nickel may just be your secret treasure. And if you want to learn about more coins like this, coins hiding in plain sight that are worth shocking amounts of money, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because we're just getting started. That 5-cent coin? It could be your first step to 5 figures.